roads have been very admirably maintained by their owners and loving owners, and the vehicles have reached without any incident, so it's all credit to the owners. This year we've had a couple of foreign visitors who have very graciously volunteered to travel with us in the convoy. We had a team of 4, I think, from Thailand. They have very long names which I cannot pronounce here, so you forgive me. We also have Miss Haruna from Japan. She was here last year with us, and this year she's with us again. So a big hand to her. And we also have a big hand to our youngest competitor, Lidila. All of 7 years, she came dressed as a wartime nurse. A big hand to her. Where is she? The convoy was flagged off at 9:45 a.m. at IG Stadium, and we made our way to the war cemetery where we laid a wreath and paid our respects to the fallen. And at 11:45 we again set out for Kisama, and we reached here in good order without any incident. Once again, we'd like to thank all, sincere thanks to all who have taken the trouble to participate, do up the vehicles, prepare, such lovely uniforms and equipment and all the other things that go with this little pageant. And we'd also like to thank again all our guests, technicians who have taken the time. Thank you very much again.
Thank you for giving the battle intro and the remarks. It was a good insight for some of us who have not been part of the rally that has come up all the way from Kohima to this place. Jeeps are as beautiful as arm candy, but they can be as temperamental as bad mistresses. Jeep owners will support that. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to take time to felicitate some of our guests present here this morning. May I request the President of NAMSA, Mr. Viksha Shohe, to please come forward and first felicitate our guest of honor. May I request Major General Nair, PC Nair sir, IGAR North. For your information, ladies and gentlemen, this is a rally kit. May I request Mr. TJ Longkumar, IPS DJP Nagaland, sir. Thank you for here with us this morning. May I also request our special invitee, Dr. Craig Allen Cook, who has come all the way from Missouri, the northern part of India. Thank you, sir, for being here this morning. I hope the weather is good to you, unlike Missouri, a beautiful land. We would also like to take time to felicitate Aruna, Miss Aruna, wherever you are. Memento, a small memento we would like to give to you. Thank you for participating this year also. Welcome to Hornbill once again. Please give her a big hand. May I also request our President of NAMSA to felicitate the band commander of the Assam Rifles Band. They have been supporting us throughout the years, and this year we want to especially acknowledge the participation of the band. If the band commander can please take a memento. We will give individual mementos to all the members here. Thank you so much. Before we go on to the prize distribution, we will bring greetings from 3 of our guests who are here this morning. I give them 2 minutes each, very long, and very short indeed. To please take your time. May I request our Major General PC Nair to please speak a few words.
Thank you. My dear friend Abu, Dr. Craig, Mrs. Craig, my colleague, the DGP, participants who've taken part in this peace rally this year, media, and the other guests who are present here. Thank you, Abu, for giving me an extended 1 minute. 1 minute is just for the introduction. So it's a great honor being here, seeing you, the participants attired in these uniforms. I'm sure they've taken great pains to stitch these up and cover this huge distance in these beauties. I saw this last year as well, and I was quite intrigued. And I made a mention of this to Abu last year, and he was very kind to call me this year. And what strikes me is the enthusiasm with which these participants keep coming year after year. I'm sure you would have been as enthusiastic if it was also a question of fighting the battle here. So many years back. As Abu very rightly said at the very beginning, that these hills resounded with a lot of violence 75 years ago. And now is the time for us to not just call for peace and live in peace, but also reach out to those souls from both the armies who fought for the nation, for their families, for a cause. And today we are here just to commemorate 75 years of their martyrdom. A large number of them were not martyrs, but yet were broken physically, psychologically. Our minds today reach out to them as well. Thank you once again, Abu, and honor being here.
I request our guest of honor, Mr. TJ Longkumar, DGP, to say a few words.
Thank you. Respected Mr. Abu, Mehta, Dr. Craig, IGER, and the fierce warriors of the Allied forces, including our lady officers here, and of course the fierce warriors of the Japanese army, including we have a member from the medical corps, and of course we have a lone ranger here who I think represents the UN. Glad to see that he's only wielding a camera. So anyway, so in short, I think we're all here to remember the events of 75 years ago, where soldiers on both sides, ideologies aside, they were just mere soldiers caught up in the madness of war. And they displayed heroism, they displayed the spirit of the warriors. And we understand, we Nagas as warriors, we understand like that. We pay respects to them all without any division. They were all warriors, and they laid their lives for their own nations here. So we respect that. But we must also remember all the victims here, all the civilian casualties who died here. Let us all remember, pay homage to them, for they were the victims of war. And in this age, we have reached an era where war is no more an option. This is an era of peace, of understanding between nations, peoples. So overall, above everything else, we are here to celebrate that coming of together, of understanding and of peace during our times. So God bless you all. As Abu was saying, all our friends here, all the visitors, we again ask you, do visit us again, and let us meet once more next year. So good luck.